Elon Musk changed the worlds of payment forever with PayPal. Is he about to do it again with Dogecoin? Perhaps he is, leaving clues along the way. What is going to happen next? Will Elon take Dogecoin and make it the cryptocurrency of Earth with the backing of the incredible community behind it? A lot of tweets, a lot to look at, starting with this big one right here. It is time to kind of decipher and go through. I found a couple clues that I think may be really big, and I want to talk with everyone here on the live, and we can all figure this out together and see if we can find any more additional clues as well, because we know there's definitely some big stuff in here. The Dogecoin $1 sticker on Elon Musk's computer. He got that from a supporter at the Tesla Berlin factory, which is pretty incredible. Someone giving him that. I love that as a gift. The type of thing that we would all probably give him if we did see him in person. Posting this as well in front of the Cyber Viking sign, full neon, and we're about to go into a couple of the big clues that he may be leaving with this, because clearly this wasn't an unintentional photo. He put this together, he made it happen that way on purpose. Everything Elon does, for the most part, has some extra meaning behind it, which is why is this so fascinating, why is this so interesting and fun to be looking at. This right here is what he said. How much is that Doge in the window? That's a good question. How much is it in the window, Cyber Viking? But why would he say how much is the Doge in the window? Because he then later confirmed in a reply that this is his gaming laptop, which means it's not actually behind a window, unless he has a window in his gaming room where he placed the laptop behind it. So, what does he mean by that? How much is the Doge in the window? Perhaps he's saying how much is the Doge just a distance away, but I want to hear what people have to say. What is our theory for what he means by that? Because we do have some other big clues to talk about as well. He also was liking this tweet, which I think is pretty dang awesome. The Valkyrie are thwarted yet again. They come and they trieth to take downeth Dogecoineth, and they faileth once againeth to do soeth. Dogecoin Elon tweets. You can see the knight protecting the princess from Valhalla. And I mean, I love that Elon actually decided to press like on this. He's basically showing he has the Dogecoin community's back, and he believes Dogecoin to $1 is not just a possibility. He's saying he thinks it's going to happen. How much is the Doge in the window? But that's not even all when it comes to Elon's biggest Dogecoin tweets over the last 24-hour period. There's one that most people probably didn't even notice yet that I think is even bigger potentially than that. And that is, let's go ahead and go directly to it. Or actually, before we get to that, I did want to show you this as well. So Elon decided to put, look at this. Of course, I still love you. It's upside down in the picture, so it's kind of hard to read. But he put this, he liked this tweet. He decided to put it on the SpaceX landing, and I believe that's been there for a little bit longer than just now, but still nonetheless, it's cool that he just liked a picture of that. Is he saying, of course I still love you, to the Dogecoin community, considering all the other tweets he's been making, all the other things he's been doing? To me, it seems like the answer is yes. He's not giving up on Dogecoin. He's not going to do that because he fully supports and he understands his image, his brand is now in part tied with Dogecoin. And also, on top of that, it's just fun. I mean, think about it. If you're Elon Musk, you have all the money you could ever want in the world, but what's one thing you don't necessarily have? And that's something to talk about when you're in a group setting. That can be awkward, right? Especially, if you don't necessarily, if it's your first time doing it in a big setting or something like that, which for Elon obviously it isn't, but nonetheless, it's still cool to see that type of energy around it. Now Elon always has something awesome to talk about whenever he goes to a party or a big social setting. It's kind of cool. I like that about that. And also, we do too. If we ever get bored in a conversation, we can just bring up Dogecoin and make it immediately 69 times more fun. Let me read what this chat says. How much is that Doge in the Windows Microsoft? Interesting. So that could be another part of the clue. Window. What is that tied to? Microsoft. Microsoft Dogecoin. Is Elon Musk about to get Microsoft, Bill Gates? Are they going to start accepting Dogecoin through Microsoft? Maybe, just maybe. Maybe, just maybe. That's an interesting theory. I mean, the window part does seem a little bit strange. I think it could also just be Elon wording that way because he can't directly say Doge is going to $1, or else that would maybe be considered market manipulation by the SEC. Come on, SEC. It's not market manipulation. He's just talking about Dogecoin. Yo, Matt, thanks for all you do. Red Zeppelin Pizza in Baton Rouge, LA, except Doge. Nice. It's my job. Been with you since '02. That's awesome. Since 2 cents, you've been with us. So way back in the day, and to keep in mind too, there's no other channel on YouTube that's been making consistent content every single day since less than half a penny. This is the place to be every single day since then, non-stop, because of course we love it. We don't want to be doing anything else. This chat as well says, oh, oh, thank you so much, Kelly. Yeah, of course. I mean, you know, you got to make some cool things like that happen. So thank you so much, Kelly. I do appreciate that. But this is kind of the bigger tweet that I think this could be referencing. And there's also another one that we're about to talk about in a second here that's even another step up from the last 24 hours. This one, though, is from 5:32 a.m. on 3-521. So a couple months ago, approximately, Elon Musk tweeting out Cyber Vikings of Mars. He could also, with that Cyber Viking tweet, I mean, it says Cyber Viking right there. Is Elon potentially saying Cyber Viking, because he decided to put his computer there with that blue lighting on top of it, say window, is it something to do with Mars? Is he confirming once again Dogecoin the currency of Mars? He's already teased it in the past. He's already sent us multiple messages saying Dogecoin will be the currency of Mars. Billions of people seeing that. How could Dogecoin not become the #1 currency if it's being used on Mars and proven on an intergalactic scale? Literally, how could you not then say, okay, well, if it can do that, then of course it can be used here as well? You will, and most people will. So that's what we're going to continue to see. $1 Doge, though, just such a beautiful thing. It also says, I believe, to the moon right there. You can't really see it very well, but that dollar sticker says to the moon on top. Dogecoin to the moon. There we go. It says it like that. That's much better. But that's what it says on top. And here's the bigger Elon tweet from the last 24 hours that I think may even be bigger than the other ones. Oh, by the way, that's the game Elon's playing, of course, Doge Runner. Everyone knows that. Had to include that in there. Well, let me go and find. Okay, so this is. We'll go to a couple more of the theories, but let me see if I can find the bigger Elon tweet. Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah, I haven't and won't sell any Doge. Basically, Dave Lee says, to clarify, I don't think Elon would ever sell any of his Doge holdings. He's the ultimate holder. After watching Steve Markkinen's video yesterday, or Steve Mark Ryan's video yesterday, I think it's plausible Elon has a large Doge holding. I don't know who that is, by the way. A large Doge holding with major skin in the game. It doesn't look like this will stop anytime soon, since without Elon, I think Doge goes back to 1 cent. First of all, that's not even close to true. Without Elon, yes, the future of Doge is significantly harder to reach those high levels, but no. At this point, the community is already too strong. Doge is not going to go down to 1 cent just because Elon left it. That will not happen. That is not enough of a reason. So automatically, Dave gets a couple points taken off from him there for an incorrect statement. One that's not true. Hello, Arab Falcon as well. Best channel for Dogecoin. I appreciate all your love in the comments. I've been seeing all of them. So thank you so much, Arab Falcon. Sean as well, coming in with a big chat. Thank you so much, Sean. That's awesome to see. Supporting the channel, supporting your boy Matt. But Dave Lee, to clarify, I don't think Elon would ever sell Ultimate Holder. Elon says, yeah, I haven't and won't sell any Doge. Does that potentially mean one of those big wallets? We know the top wallet is most likely, almost certainly, Robinhood. Robinhood has, though, said that they do not have any large holdings in any cryptocurrencies. I don't think that's the case, because we've seen in the past what they've been able to do with that, and we've seen the evidence. So maybe they were just saying that to try to get us off their trail. They don't want us to think that. Or technically it's possible it could be Elon Musk, and here's why that theory could still line up. Because the second Robinhood made it available for purchases, what if Elon then contacted them and said, okay, can I buy some Doge through you guys in a special deal or something? I mean, technically that's possible. It seems unlikely, right? And so the most likely scenario is that the top wallet is in fact Robinhood, but one of those other wallets down there could be Elon Musk. We have seen some wallets that haven't been selling, haven't been doing anything like that. Some recent buys, including the 1.5 billion mysterious buy, one of those has to be, based on this, it has to be Elon. And the best part about this is he doesn't just say he's not going to sell, he says he won't sell. So in the future, all the Doge that Elon buys is basically burned automatically. He's not trying to make money from it. He's helping the community. He has no intention to ever sell his Dogecoin. He just wants to make the Dogecoin community better. This shows his intentions here. He wants to make it a better place. And I love that about Elon. I love that about him caring about us, him caring about others besides just himself. I think that's one of the best things about it. It's just a cool thing. I mean, most billionaires, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with being a billionaire, right? It just means you've contributed so much to the world that the world has then made you a billionaire in exchange for that. It's basically a deal. We say as the world, if you can contribute so insanely much to us that you become a billionaire, then there we go. You get to enjoy being a billionaire. That's basically how it works. It's capitalism. That's just the way it is. That's the way it goes. But Still though, it's still nice to see, even at that level, billionaires who aren't just focused only on themselves, they're focused on helping others. I love that about Elon. Should I invest in PI? Also Shiba, I'm trying to diversify my portfolio. LO Doge to the moon. If you want to diversify your portfolio, you may want to be looking at some of the more stable cryptocurrencies if you're also investing in Doge, which moves up and down a ton. Yes, it has a very great long-term projection, but there's also other ones that do as well, including Ethereum, I think has more potential moving forward. Cardano has potential. OXT has potential. There's a number of them. Crow still has major room to grow. So there are other options if you're trying to diversify your portfolio, which I do recommend looking at. If you only have Doge, I mean, well, first of all, that's awesome. But second of all, that's probably not the smartest way to go about doing it overall. Just because it's good to learn the markets, it's good to have a little bit of a broader net to catch more gains, even in times when Doge is maybe a little bit slower, or when at times when Doge is going down some, you want to have other options as well on the table. That said though, if you're holding mostly Doge, then you are doing the same thing as me. I'm holding by far more Doge than any other cryptocurrency. It's not even close. Could Cyber Viking be Elon's gamer tag? If it is, we're all gonna add him, and we're all gonna. Let's all. You know what? We can do some 69v69 later today. If you guys want to come join 69v69, Elon Musk, just one person, he'll count as the full 69 because he's probably that good at whatever game he plays. Meaning whatever game he plays. Meaning this one, Doge Runner. 69v69 with Elon Musk and Doge Runner. Let's go ahead and make that happen. I like that. I mean, it could be, yeah. Oh, Josh says, what's up, Matt? Know anything about the U.S. federal crypto plan? I do not, but Josh is, by the way, sending me a coin soon. I'm excited to get that. But do I know anything about the U.S. federal crypto plan? Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, actually, yes, I do. So far, they said they don't intend it to actually make a cryptocurrency, at least not at this current point in time. At some point in the future, in theory, they would, kind of similar to how China has the digital yuan that they're working on moving forward. China would like that to take over. The US will probably, in theory, want to make their own, but I don't think they're going to soon because we already have cryptocurrency. We already have it decentralized, so we don't need that to happen. And if they do, make sure those notifications are on. Subscribe as quickly as you can with the notifications on, so if the government does try to do something like that, I can come on and let you know quickly. You've seen the speed. Matt Voss and every Elon post, like real fast on the draw. It takes in 2 seconds. We already have the video posted. So this is what happens. So Elon's about to tweet. His finger is about to touch a button. Then Matt Walsh posts a video and then he touches the button, just like that. I get right before he touches the tweet button, the video's already up. It's already up. That's how we do it. You know, we got to have the speed. Crypto Tank Girl says my timing entering the market was, I guess, perfection a few months ago. Crypto Tanker, at any point in time, if you're entering the market of a currency that's going to go to the moon, then I think I happen to agree with you. But yes, 2 months ago, you did pick a good time, a Crypto Tank Girl. I love it. Crypto Tank Girl coming in with some great chats and a good Twitter as well. If you want to follow her on Twitter, she has some good posts. But Matt, to look at the top transaction whale wallets, 4369, no question, Elon winking. So keep in mind, there was a time when we were looking into that and we thought maybe that was the case. But remember, anyone in the world can send in money to the top Doge wallet and they know there's eyes on it. They know we'll likely cover it here on the channel. And so they can do that and then get more attention for it. Anyone can do that. So chances are it's probably someone sending in, but $400, who would spend, or technically $200 with the price of Doge right now, who would spend $200, that much Doge, on a prank? So maybe, just maybe, it is Elon Musk actually sending a signal if he does have access to a top wallet. Again, it's most likely Robinhood, but we have to leave all the options on the table. Because there are, like I said, ways that it could still be through Robinhood or something like that and still be Elon Musk. Who knows? Anything right now is something we have to look at seriously because we honestly don't know. And that's why it's so exciting. If we knew all the answers, it wouldn't be fun. We like the mystery of it. We like how Elon leaves clues, at least I do, because then we can try to figure them out. It would be boring if he just told us what he was thinking all the time. I mean, who would want that? Important. It makes life more fun, right? Think about it. Like, you wake up and you're more excited, right? Who's not? How can you not look at all the things that are happening and not be excited? You kind of have to be. That's my reply to Elon Tweet. Well, we'll talk about that in a second, but important, check Twitter DM. Oh, you have undeniable proof, you said, that's his wallet. All right, well, I'll check it out. That's interesting. Also, a big chat coming in. Thank you so much from Harry. Hey, man, what do you think about sonicboomtoken.org? Pre-sale on Monday. Thoughts? I have not heard of that at all. You know what I'll do, though? You left a massive chat, so I will look that up for you, just simply to show my appreciation for that. Harry coming in with the chat. But let me go ahead and see. So Interesting. I have not heard of that yet. Generally, I tell people to be careful if you're looking at new crypto that has a small market cap. But if you are putting some money in, there's a decent chance you can make some money. So, I mean, if you're doing that, hey, why not? Did you see the huge channel on Facebook called Projection Nightfall? He put Doge in and has a big following. Go look at it. Okay, no, I think actually someone sent me that. But yeah, we'll actually look at that right now. We will look at that right now, and we will see what that is and kind of get to the bottom of it. I mean, Projection Nightfall. That's interesting. What do you think about Coinbase if it gives you 6% APY? Wow. Okay, I didn't realize it was 6%. Yeah, I mean that's hard to kind of argue with. Algo giving you 6% on Coinbase. Definitely Algo at that point when you're making that much from it on Coinbase. Why not at least look at it? At the same time, on crypto.com, you can make more of a percentage if you're staking something that's pegged to the US dollar. So if you're looking just simply for returns based on staking, I would not do that. But if you are looking for a coin that has potential and also the staking rewards behind it, that would definitely be a top option, because most of the cryptos that actually have somewhat potential are going to be 3% that you get for APY. And so if you can get up to 6%, that's pretty good if you're planning to buy it anyway. Do you think we can buy stocks from a company like WPG as shareholders and vote on a crypto mall? I don't know about that. That would be funny. Yeah, that's it. That's actually an interesting idea, Jose. While you're here, everyone, like the video. Yes. Oh, by the way, I keep forgetting to remind people. Yes, if we do all like the video, that will definitely help it get out to more people. So be pressing like on that. Press the button. Take a second to do that for real. If we all do it, let's all go down there and do it right now. What are we at right now in terms of likes? 1,000 something. So if we can get to 3,000, please remind me, because last time I forgot, I'm sorry, but please remind me, if we can get to 3,000 likes, we will do the biggest to the moon in the history of Final Stand. Massive to the moon. But let's try to get to 3,000 likes. It's a little bit of a difficult goal, but not that difficult. I think we can do it. We're almost at 2,000, I think, now. Any idea why he added candles? Yeah, we're about to talk about all that right now. Are they green candles? No, they're not. They're white. But I think that has a different meaning. I'll show you in a second. Doge to the moon from Sovin781. I like the sound of that. Kinu Inu on Uniswap to the moon. VI Roman numerals 1,000. Can you zoom in on us pick above RIN small? Yeah, people saying zoom in and things like that. We're going to go and jump into that without further ado right now. We will zoom in and try to see what he's saying here, because there is other possible clues. When you zoom in the back here, you see 3 candles. And let me actually go. Let me go to this one, because you can see the 3 candles better there. So 3 candles right there. And notice the color of the candles is white. What could that possibly be referencing? Well, I have an idea. Maybe, just maybe, those 3 candles are actually referencing this. Google 3 white soldiers. This is from Robin, Dogecoin OG, coming in. Google 3 white soldiers and see if that's what the candles in Elon's photo represent. Of course, we all know what 3 white candles is, most likely, if you've been following for a while. Maybe, I don't know. That's actually kind of a more rare term that's not used that much. So actually, no, most people probably don't know. But basically what that is, 3 white candles is basically a bullish candlestick pattern. Here's the definition. That is used to predict the reversal of a current downtrend in a pricing chart. The pattern consists of 3 consecutive long body candlesticks that open within the previous candle's real body and close that exceeds the previous candle's high. These candlesticks should not have a very long shadow and ideally open with the real body of the preceding candle in the pattern. So it opens with the preceding candle, then there's 3 white candles, I wonder if that has any resemblance to, I don't know, opening with a candle, then 3 white candles after a downtrend. Is Elon basically saying Dogecoin is going to continue going up after this? He seems like he's going to make sure of that. Is Dogecoin going to $1? Well, Elon is now sending hints not only about the 3 white candles, not only about going to $1. So cool to see how he does this, the way his brain works. He would rather leave the clue and have no one find it than just tell us directly, which is amazing. Because if no one finds these clues, who else is going to find them? If we're not looking for them, no one else is going to find them. There aren't going to be articles coming out about it. Elon is perfectly happy to leave a clue out there and have literally no one find it until the actual clue comes true, at which point it's already too late because you already know it. So that's why subscribing to this channel, notifications on, I think is actually extremely valuable. Let me read a couple of these chats here. Doge to the moon. I like the sound of that. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and check out that right now. Oh, Dojo supercomputer. That's also a possibility because it was his gaming computer that he used. Is he sending a clue about that? I mean, how fun is this though? I love it. It's like a big mystery. It's like a scavenger hunt kind of. I like the way that works. But let's go ahead and take a look at that Instagram page, because apparently we had someone, Project Nightfall, on Instagram, or no, on Facebook? On Facebook. Okay, well, then I don't have Facebook on my iPad right now. So I guess we can't look at that at this current point in time, but apparently he's posting about it. I remember, I think someone sent me that, and it was just something like he bought Dogecoin or something like that, which is cool. So shout out to him for that. That's definitely awesome to see. Whenever we get celebrities or people with big followings buying Dogecoin and talking about it, that helps grow the community more. Just like liking this video, it really does. It helps grow the community more. Okay, how many likes are we up to? Are we almost at 2,000? I think we're getting closer to 2,000 now. Let's see if we can hit that number. Let's see if we can. Matt, get it right. There's 4 candles. Yes. Oh, so there's 4 candles. I already addressed that. So the 4 candles, the first one's the downtrend, the candle before, which was literally mentioned in the definition. Then the other 3 candles are the ones we're looking at there, the 3 white candles. So that's, yes, there's 4 candles. There's not just 3. You're right, but we already addressed that. Man, I guess maybe he just came in the video. He didn't see the first part. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that is the case. And so this is the big one that we want to talk about as well. Cyber Vikings of Mars. I responded under that. That was a while back. I showed some Elon memes and I said Dogecoin to Mars. But I think Elon may be signaling that to us. I really do. I think it's possible he could be trying to let us know about that. But yeah, this is a tweet where he said, a longtime Tesla supporter gave me the Doge dollar sticker at the Giga Berlin factory. So shout out to whoever that was. If you want to come on the channel and talk, if you speak German, well, we may not be able to understand you, but we'll still let you come on anyway, because that's awesome. Shout out to you for that. And look at that. His gaming computer is pretty dang cool. I mean, you have to imagine Elon, when he gets a gaming computer, they say, here, what specs do you want? Yes. Okay, do you want to be fast? You want to be, what kind of graphics card do you want? Yep, that sounds good. And they literally just gave him the best one possible. I bet his gaming computer costs like 15 grand just for that computer. Like, he probably has it super modded out, I bet. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Because Elon, he can't have a lag. If Elon's trying to 360 no-scope someone with a lag, he's not going to be able to successfully accomplish that. You have to be able to do the 360 no-scope with a seamless internet connection, full graphics card ability. It's just as simple as that. So Elon, of course, we know he has the highest quality graphics card possible. He has to. If he doesn't, that would be surprising. But anyway, let's see if we can make that happen. And he's been responding to a ton of tweets lately. Matt, you are the new 07 and 007 in Doge in my eyes. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Thanks for always being on top of the information. Of course. How are you doing, Matt? Shout out to Dogecoin. What do you think about Gerawatt being added ADA partner with Card Starter launched yesterday? I have not looked into that yet. I will though. I will look into that. That's interesting. But Elon, he's been tweeting other things as well. That's not all he tweeted. He tweeted some more. Let's go ahead and take a look at more of Elon's tweets right here, because there's some big things. Like, why is Nick Cannon training? And there's some weird stuff that starts trending on Twitter. This is actually going to be able to fly briefly. I always laugh when flying cars are now making one. Fate loves irony. So Elon Musk's car is going to be able to fly briefly. I think what he means by that is he's going to drive it over a really big ramp or something. It'll fly briefly, I guess, because technically it can't fly. Maybe he's just joking around. I don't know what he means by that. Or is it a signal? Everything Elon does, even if it seems silly, it could be a signal, because we know so many times in the past he's left clues that literally no one has found, and he doesn't care. He's not gonna then remind us. He's not gonna try again. If we don't find the clue, he's done. It's over. Nice try. You have failed. That's just the way it is. But I mean, it's so the Doge dollar one. He also responded a couple more under this. How much is that dollar worth at Elon Musk? I think there was a couple more responses he did, basically just talking about this and going back at some people who were saying things like he was going to sell or something like that. So it's fun to see him defending that. It's fun to see him moving forward on that. But there we go. So those are the big Elon clues. Potentially it's going to Mars. Potentially he's talking about the 3 candles. There could be more though. So we're going to continue looking at this. I may make another update video. People are going to keep sending me stuff, hopefully. Keep sending me stuff, and we'll continue looking at it. But anyway, I'm Matt Wass. This is Final Stand, and I will see you in the next video.